little bit more.
Shut up.
Well,
all right, we are live,
well,
people can join us and we can check it out. I figured we would just talk as if there is people.
Sure.
It wouldn't ever, because I don't know if anyone's gonna join us, and quite frankly, I don't care because I get to drink 4 good bourbons.
Yeah. If you want to start the morning.
Yeah.
I don't need an audience to drink.
Well, I found it's better to not have an audience when I drink. It's less judgment.
Yeah. Less opportunity for you to be caught doing whatever.
I'm not that young. I don't do that many stupid things anymore when I drink.
That many.
Yes. That's the key to that statement.
Mm-hmm. I stay fairly between the lines in my 40s.
It just depends on what the lines are.
It depends on the circumstance and environment too.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? You're just
gonna we're gonna start off. We're gonna open up Blantons first.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do Eagle Rare. Then we're gonna do Weller Green Label because it's such a favorite for all of us. And then Old Weller Antique and finish up with Stagg. Yeah, that bottle looks so like on the lineup. It doesn't look good to have in a little bottle, but
people will
just don't like it.
People will understand. I don't want to commit to the handle of Weller Green.
Yeah.
I honestly don't drink that much.
I think there was a minute where I had that I would drink that, but that was a mixer. I would never drink that neat, really.
I bought one for the bar just because I saw it for like $53 or whatever. And
like the big handle one?
Oh yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I will pour everybody that up in some Coke or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and there's people, they obviously look for that and they hunt it.
There's people that have paid $300 for it, apparently.
Yeah. So, but that's not. I have a hard time paying $30 for it. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very easy to drink.
My problem is
just a lot of other things at the same price point.
Yeah, we're like skipping the lineup here. We should start off with the Blantons.
Start off hating on the Weller Green. It's not really hate. It's just in the company that it's in. It's
for us. But I bet you there's people who would pick that one. Well, maybe not above the Stagg, but
scarcity drives that too, and we can go in any.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Mom and pop liquor store up and down anywhere, and in tiny little towns in Texas, and pick that up all day.
I will say, recently I've seen it behind counters, even, and I was like, it's weird to see a Weller Green Label behind a counter. I'm like, why is it there? It should be over there with your peanut butter whiskey.
Was it here locally?
Yeah.
Okay,
in Houston.
Oh no, I seen one here in Pearland that has the 175 up on the top shelf behind.
The big bottle I get, because it's a little something different, but just a regular 750 bottle. I don't know.
Up on
the
secondary.
All right, we've it's 11:30. We're live. I'm going to go up and start off, and I kept it in the bag because I think a lot of people don't even know that these come in bags. They just see them so rarely on TV and stuff.
Box,
so
wax, the whole kit and caboodle.
And depending on which Blantons you get, it's a different bag. So this has got a slightly brown bag. I've got we get it over here. This is Blanton's Gold. It's got a little black bag.
Mm-hmm. Gold tassels.
Yeah.
And the gold horse.
Yeah. So I'm going to pop. This one's not even open. We get to crack a brand new Blantons for this live.
There goes the wax seal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So almost everywhere that I see that ships these secondary has a caveat in their shipping and lading contract about that wax seal, that if you get a bottle that's busted, it's Blanton's fault.
Yeah. So this one is the letter T. For those of you guys don't know, there's letters on each of the horses.
You're just showing off
and
that you can read that. And
you can spell, if you get all of them to spell Blantons and you send them to Buffalo Trace, they will mount them in a stave for you for free. So that's kind of a cool little insider thing.
Or topper.
Yeah. I'm going to pour myself. You guys pour yourself because
sure.
There's a few we got to get through. There you go.
Thanks, Gerd.
That's a beautiful color. It's not often we get to just crack a Blantons the first thing in the morning, you know?
Sit around and have Blantons for lunch.
That is delicious. So, if you're in the chat, post what did you guys pay for Blantons the last time you bought one, if you've ever bought one, and let us know where you're from too, because we want to know if you're like in California and you paid $200, maybe that's what you can find it for.
Yeah.
Um,
Or lottery states, that's foreign to me.
yeah, like, and if you're in Oregon, I doubt you paid more than $75 for this.
Yeah. Lottery
So-
states are interesting.
MSRP on this bottle is $74.99. If you go to Buffalo Trace, the gift store, that is what you would pay if they have it, $74.99. I paid well, I didn't pay a lot for this bottle, so that's not fair. But the most I have paid for Blantons, and I have it in a box over here. I'll show you guys the label. Was $110. Here's my price: $110.
Okay, so not gold or straight
Yeah,
from
just
the
a
barrel,
regular
just
Blantons. I paid $110. It's the most I paid. What about
avoid
you?
a mishap. I have paid as little as $80, and I have paid as much as $120 pre-tax.
Okay.
130 something.
I'm pretty sure the one sitting on my bar was about $120.
120. So what is your? That's too much price. I'm walking away.
That's about knocking at the
120. You
That's
think?
about it. I see it all the time for more than that, and I'm not interested.
I will before I
Something you gotta
start.
have in the bar.
Yeah, yes, I think you got to have one. But before I started doing all these hunts, that has changed my thing because now I see it so much that, and I also, if you have some bottles, it changes your walk away price.
It does. It
Yeah.
does very much.
So it's sort of like if you haven't had it and you like it for a while, what would you pay? And I think for me, Blanton's, I'd say 120. If I've been out, I'd pay 120. I
Walk
wouldn't
up
pay
on one.
125.
Mm-hmm.
There's better bourbons at that price range to me.
Sure.
Remember when we did the blind roll and like Buffalo Trace, I think was the one that beat regular Blantons. it was kind of comic because Buffalo Trace $26 everywhere.
No,
The,
not everywhere. There's other places
Yeah.
in other states where Buffalo Trace is like gold too.
That is true. In Houston, Texas,
It's
you can commonly find it
you can trip over cases of it on
Under-
the way to the bourbon.
under $30 all day long. I don't know. There are stores that charge more, and I'm not getting into how they run their businesses. They got to pay rent, they got to pay employees, But
If people are buying them, then
yeah, as long as they keep moving them, that's a fair price.
Yep.
But I wouldn't pay more than that. So what's the cheapest you've ever bought a Blantons for?
I think it was right about $80 plus tax. And I want to say that it was one of the, what is it, WB at Costco, maybe
The Costco
years ago.
liquors,
They
yeah.
get very close to retail with
Yeah.
most of their secondary or their better bottles, not secondary, but they get I think it's only 3 bottles. I think they get Eagle, well, they're 12 now too, but Eagle 10, Blantons, and Weller 107. I have never seen no other 107 there.
Yeah.
I've only seen the Blantons and the Eagle there fairly regularly.
What about you, Randy? What's the cheapest you've ever bought a Blantons for?
Whatever the shelf price at Specs was. I picked it up with like 3 other bottles.
So it's like $75, $80 in specs.
Same. Yeah, they don't.
All right, I'm gonna hurt y'all's feelings.
Was it in an airport?
It was not.
Okay.
It was at a liquor. It was a liquor store, close to Bel Air in Houston. I paid $58 for that bottle.
Really?
Yes, which is distribution MSRP.
With a gun in your other hand or what?
No, I walked in at the perfect time. There was a distributor trying to buy bottles. He's doing a fundraiser for a PTA, and obviously he works for a distributor. He's in the business. He knows liquor store owners. So he went around trying to buy some bottles because they're doing a raffle. And he walked in and bought a Blantons in front of me for $58. I'm like, hey, I will buy that.
Yes, please.
So I did have to buy an Eagle Rare 10 as well. Oh no.
Yeah.
Which was for $59. Yeah, $59 for the Eagle Rare 10, $58 for the Blantons. But that was a great deal.
So almost your max price for Blantons for both bottles.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a deal.
All day long.
So yeah, if you see Blantons for that price, buy everything you can. Unfortunately for me, they had 2 bottles, and he bought one, and I bought the other one. And I was not allowed to put that on video. So I guess the cat's out of the bag. I will not post. I cannot tell you guys
not name the store
where the liquor store is, but it's in Houston, close to Bel Air. It's a great deal.
Try your luck.
All right, we got some people in the chat here that are saying cheers. Bourbon Lover, cheers to you. Mammoth Media Inc. Alex, where's the brisket? It's behind us. The brisket is behind us. Here, I'm going to put some of this close. I'm going to grab me a little bit something. I'm getting up. I'm getting me some food because you can't go wrong.
I didn't make a brisket, unfortunately. I made some pig shots. I've been making those for the last couple of days for the wife and kids, and made a slightly modified version today.
Yeah, I'm just getting a few things. Oh, that's good.
We'll have to do
this
brisket.
Is thanks to Randy, or the Barbecue Viking, or whatever. We're gonna give him a nickname. He's the Barbecue Viking now.
What we got going on here?
Yeah,
some pork ribs. Those are either barbecue glazed or they're barbecue sauce glazed or sauced with the Japanese barbecue sauce, and then sausage. Cross hatch them to keep them from exploding on the grill.
Okay.
A little basting on them.
Some pro tips for you guys. I know we're supposed to be talking about bourbon, and now I'm eating barbecue.
Well, it's barbecues and bourbon.
You're brave. You didn't get a paper towel.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's why I keep the roll right here.
That's nice.
Got to say, starting out barbecue cook-off weekend and firing up the smoker early just felt right.
Yeah.
So I posted a video yesterday. I got last-minute tickets to go to a barbecue cook-off, and it's the hottest ticket in Houston during the rodeo. Right?
Oh yeah.
And it was very good. I loved it. Thank you to Keenan for getting me tickets. So the rules once again. So we're talking about different bourbons. We cracked open the Blantons. We're asking people what have you paid for the last one you bought, and what is the most you will pay before you walk away.
And how often do you see them?
Yeah, how often do you see them?
Is there only one?
There should be 2. There's 2. You need me to split those plates?
No.
Show you how to. There you go.
I just have over 40s disease.
Well, there are worse things to have. You could have over 50s disease.
It'll happen, hopefully.
Yeah.
Beats the alternative.
It does.
Dylan Butler is on here saying no brisket, that's a crime. Well, Dylan, sometimes we commit crimes. I don't know what to tell you.
Dylan knows I have a ham thawing that I'm going to twice smoke. He'll get some of it.
These are excellent.
Awesome. Yeah, Randy does good work.
He does.
Reach back. Need to get you to move south.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to feature Randy on the second channel that's specifically for barbecue. Oh, that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I may have poured myself too much Blantons because I need to get to the next bottle, which is the Eagle Rare.
Did you really just say that?
Well, there's a few bottles to go through here.
I think I've had Stagg in quite a minute, so I'm kind of excited about that one too.
We'll get to it. I've come across a Stagg honey hole.
What proof is this?
131, I think. 129.2. I think that's batch B or something. I came across a Stagg honey hole recently. None of the videos are up yet. I got to spend a lot of time editing.
I haven't even heard about this.
Huh? When we get to Stagg, I'll talk about it. But
I need to know before the video comes out.
Well, you will. I think you should know.
I tried the bacon wrap poppers too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're chuck short ribs or some chicken.
Yeah. All right, we got a shout out to Alex, the barbecue outlaw. Yeah.
Hey, Trent.
So yeah, what do you guys think? I guess we're doing a pairing of barbecue with bourbon now. I think these go well with Blantons. Is there anything that doesn't go well with Blantons? Yeah, there is. Weller Green. It does not go well with
Quit
Blantons.
hating on the Weller. Poor baby Weller.
That's just not my jam, man. Weller Green's not for
Where
me.
did you recently just go on vacation?
I went to Vegas.
No, before that. Out of the country.
Oh, I went to Boston and Iceland.
So
You're making me sound like I'm like some bougie, super rich guy who travels all the time.
What would you have paid for the full size version of that?
First of all, so in Iceland, bourbon doesn't exist.
Right.
They tried to convince me Buchanan's Irish whiskey is bourbon, and they wanted to charge me $40-$50 a drink for it. So I've never really been tempted to go sober until I went to Iceland, because I would rather not drink than spend that on a drink.
It's like cold Hawaii.
I've been to Singapore in my life, man. I don't know. I've never seen drinks that expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
Can Buchanan's Irish whiskey be drank neat?
You can drink anything neat.
Yeah.
That's a taste profile. I'm sure there's people, as I'm keep hating on the green, but there are people who drink that
There's
neat
people that
and
are
love
mad
it.
at you.
I was actually going to say that the Weller Green is the reason why I have things that I test out with an ice cube. But it's all right.
Well, you have a bougie refrigerator that makes clear round ice cubes also.
Yeah. There's certain things that I would never put Blantons on an ice cube. Weller Green, an ice cube's okay.
I have. When I first started getting to drinking, trying to get to neat, I couldn't quite. Like, there's a lot of stuff like the bite was too much at the first. It was a little harsh. So I had to slowly get into it. So I used to do it. I used to drink a lot of old fashions. Then I used to get
Nothing wrong with that.
just on ice. And then I finally started making clear ice. Got me nice big cubes of clear ice. I started doing that. And then slowly over time, I drink my whiskey neat. If it's anything decent, I drink it in a Glencairn neat.
I'm not against a nice big ice cube, but I do drink 95% of my bourbon neat.
All right, we got Loco for Burritos that's hating on my beard. And people hate on my beard all the time, but I keep telling us, like, look, your mom doesn't like a long beard.
Oh.
I don't know what to say. So
we're gonna go right there.
Cheers, guys. It's only gonna get worse.
What happened to you?
I'm right behind you.
Some of us. So I guess we could start while I finish this. We could start talking about Eagle Rare 10. If you guys want to post in the comments, what did you guys pay for Eagle Rare 10? What do you guys see it? Also post your location. We want to know where you're from, because if you're from Georgia, it's not fair, because that's just sitting on the shelf literally at every gas station.
At MSRP.
Yeah. But if you're from Oklahoma, Eagle Rare 10 is impossible to find. So post your location. Tell us how much you guys paid for Eagle Rare 10. And we will, once you guys have posted, and once we've each had a pour of it, I will tell you guys, wait, let's not open that one. I have an open one.
I'll put it back.
Yeah. Now I'm putting the full bottle so people can look at it.
Oh, you want to leave it there?
Yeah.
A display bottle.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one's for display.
Put this one back on the shelf.
Just stay right there. Don't open up another one. Don't have the same bottles open if you
Don't
can help
tempt
it.
you. Eagle has a very limited shelf life at my house.
We all have our go-tos.
So actually, Eagle Rare was my my gateway bourbon.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't even bourbon. I needed to get a sample of that. Mine was Whistle Pig Boss Hog. My wife bought it for an anniversary for me. She only paid $100 back then. This is before the bourbon craze.
You're dating yourself.
I'm old. What can I say? So, anyways, getting back to Eagle Rare 10. MSRP is $46, $48, I think, in Texas for it.
It's a steal.
The most I have paid for Eagle Rare 10. I bought you a bottle. It was $69 plus tax. That is the most I paid for Eagle Rare 10. If you guys can see in the back, I have a little bit of Eagle Rare 10, so it's easier to walk away from more expensive bottles versus waiting until you find one at MSRP. That being said,
As we just experienced with Nom 12.
yeah. So I guess the most you've paid was the $69, I'm guessing.
In that range, yeah.
Yeah.
About 75 out the door.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it's pretty consistent across the board in Houston.
They know.
They
know.
You know, so talking about secondary price, I've seen Eagle Rare 10 for $180. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can sell it for that by all means. Sell it for
The
that.
market is what the market is.
Yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna sell it to me
That's
for
what
that. But I was recently in Galveston, Jamaica Beach, and they have Eagle Rare everywhere there for $55 to $60.
Not a problem.
Oh, like I stopped, I think 3 or 4 liquor stores. All of them had multiple bottles in that range.
Nice.
And I think
I also imagine it's probably pretty popular there too. I mean, everybody goes there, want to have some fun on the beach, and you want to have something good to drink while you're there. I'd imagine that bottles don't last on the shelf there for any extended period of time.
So I've always just brought mine with me when we go to a beach. I've never thought about stopping there and getting some. But I will now because there's other things I've seen there. But Eagle Rare, I think 60 is where I cut it off. For Eagle Rare 10.
Once you have
Eagle Rare 12, that's a different animal.
Easily double that.
Eagle Rare 12, we're going tangent now. Eagle Rare 12, I think I will pay $150. And I don't think I would just buy it. I think at 160, 165 is where I'm like, no, I'm okay. Once again, I have a bottle sitting up there, so it's easier to say no. That being said, I like having a backup bottle for every bottle that I like. And I don't have a backup bottle for Eagle Rare 12, so that is definitely a bottle that I am hunting. If I see it, anything, if 150 or less, I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah,
that's an easy decision. I did just see, I see Eagle Rare 12 from time to time, but we kind of call it museum stores. They had Eagle Rare 12 for $300. And I can't do that. That's Russell's Reserve 15 pricing, or
that prices me out.
That's more of an MSRP on a William LaRue Weller. I can't do that. It's at the end of the day, it's only 750 mils of bourbon, man.
Juice, yep.
And if I like it, it's not something that's going to last a long time.
Dylan wants to know who's going to top Stagg or Antique.
Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah. I'm going to.
It depends on how much you like proof. Stagg is a much higher proof than Old Weller Antique, so it's different animals. We have Stagg here because it's a highly hunted bottle. People look for Stagg Junior because you don't see it very often. I hunt a lot, so I probably see Old Weller Antique 3 times as much as I see Stagg Junior.
You think?
Yeah, but I hunt a lot.
Honestly, I
probably go on average 1 to 2 liquor stores a day because you guys need a lot of content, so I have to do a lot of hunting. It's killing me financially because you run into bottles you've been hunting and looking for forever.
At least you don't pay for gas.
I still pay for electricity,
Yeah,
that joke is I've got an electric truck, so he's saying I don't have to pay for gas.
Yeah, I would go Weller, honestly. I do like Stagg quite a bit, but Weller has a very unique.
But that's your favorite bottle of all time, though? Is the Old Weller? That's your top choice.
And props to you on the liquor stores all day too.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason why we're not having to look at Google Maps nearly as much to know where the closest liquor stores are, because I am trying to post which ones are the good ones.
Yeah. And it's I leave a lot of bottles. If you guys watch the videos, you will see. I try to do a hunt without my wallet, if you will. where I go in, I just show you guys what's there. I try not to buy things. I try to leave it for the subscribers and the viewers, so they can pick it up. Because I know when I started, I was looking for Eagle Rare 10, and I was like, my local guy doesn't have any, and I didn't know where to find it. And it would have helped me if I had a channel where I could be like, oh, this guy's hunting Houston. Oh, these are the 5 stores that have it. And so, yeah, it's for you guys.
That'd be another topic. How much have you driven around hunting bottles?
How many miles?
Yeah, certain bottles. Back when you started into this, how far would you drive for Eagle Rare? I think I went down to NASA Liquor a couple of times to go get it.
That's to me. Well, now NASA Liquor's not that far from us that much anymore.
Not current.
That's about a 30-minute drive, roughly, without traffic. So yeah, you guys can post how far have you driven to find a bottle that you want. I have gone to NASA Liquor to buy Eagle Rare 10. They shout out to them. Their whole thing is they get allocated bottles all the time, and they package them in multiple groups. So you have to buy a bottle of this, or you group it with 2 or 3 bottles to get a rare allocated bottle, and they don't overcharge for allocated bottle. So overall, like I think last Eagle Rare 10, I bought what did I have to buy for it? I'm trying to remember. I think you had to buy the cinnamon whiskey handle thing.
I did, and I still have it.
Yeah.
Someday I'm going to take that to a cook-off for a party and set that down on
the
counter. What is it?
I'll tell you what.
I don't even know the name of it.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I guess so, yeah.
So if we get to 1,000 subscribers in this live, we will all take a shot of Fireball.
No, we won't.
For 1,000 subscribers, I will hold you down.
Good luck.
Yeah.
No, I did that one time with a buddy named Justin, and I didn't know what I was doing until it was in my mouth, because we were just shooting stuff or whatever.
That comment was so. I'm not touching that.
I'm secure in my manhood. It's okay.
It went in your mouth, so good for you.
Yeah. And I literally went over to the sink and spat it out, and he was mad at me.
Well, spitters are quitters.
So I've never actually had a successful shot or taste of, or I've had the taste, but yeah.
That was really
all right. So we in the chat we got
Bourbon.
Kids Brain Beats joined us. So for those of you who don't know, check them out. They do educational videos for kids, and the 12-year-old in me. Their last video was like, "Why do farts smell?" So go check them out on YouTube. I'll post a link at some point when I'm not live, and you guys can learn all about why farts smell, because that's interesting to know.
Oh, poor Eagle.
Oh, Eagle's good.
I'm normally outpaced by both of you.
Well,
I'm honest. I'm normally outpaced by both of you.
You just admitted to.
And it's funny because I'm normally the one drinking too fast, so
somehow
I'm really enjoying these and savoring these.
That's because you're not the one talking. I'm doing all the talking here.
Is that what
I'm telling people about things.
I'm eating barbecue and drinking bourbon.
I've had 2 bites of my barbecue, but to be fair, I said before we did this, I probably wouldn't eat, but it smells so good. If I could figure out how to add smell to YouTube,
you'd be rich.
I would be rich, and you guys would be fat, because this stuff smells so good.
Oh, and barbecue and bourbon.
We lost the barbecue
and bourbon.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have a trash can, tiny one over here, but it's fine.
I'm not done. I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the remnants from in front of me.
All right. So I guess we can move on to everybody's favorite, the Weller Green Label, the Special Reserve. And if you guys...
That's what I get for finishing first, huh?
That bottle is not further away. I purposely got a tiny bottle.
Right there.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Weller Green Label.
Right there.
I've said it. Nobody else. I'm good. I'm going to stick with my ego. I'm going to skip that bottle.
You don't want to pour it in there?
No.
A little mix, and you dilute it a bit.
It'll
So
be the best Weller.
I paid. This is a tiny bottle, so that's
20.
I paid $20 to pick up the tiny bottle, and the reason I picked up a tiny bottle is because I am not a fan of Weller Special Reserve. I know there's a lot of people who love Weller Special Reserve. I'm not one of them. So my dog just snuck in upstairs, and she's joining the live. So we got Olive up here.
Smells the
That's
barbecue.
Olive. She will probably also not drink Weller Special Reserve.
But she'll try the barbecue.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Special guest. We got Olive joining us.
Yeah. She smells the bacon.
So for a bottle
Yeah.
$7.50 of Weller Special Reserve in Houston, really everywhere in Texas, $30 or less is what you see it for. Maybe a store out in the middle of nowhere, they will charge $34, $35 for it. And I think that's a fair price for it. I don't know what have you guys paid for it. I know what I've seen it for in places, and I know that I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't pay $35.
It's always next to a bottle of Buffalo Trace for several dollars less, and I always grab the bottle of Buffalo
That's an
Trace.
easy choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really, that's like $29-$30 for a fifth of Weller's Green. The Buffalo Trace sitting next to it is $3 less, and it tastes a whole lot better.
I agree. I like Buffalo Trace way better than Weller's Green Label. But I will tell you, you guys have seen the videos. I went to Las Vegas, did bourbon hunts there. I saw Weller Green Label for as much as $350. And obviously they sell them for that price. But I can't do that. I've heard stories of people from states where that's not common. It's not on the shelf, where they will fly to Texas to get it.
Really?
Because they can't. It's as hard to find as Old Weller Antique for us.
And Vegas
It's not
bases
bad.
on supply and demand. Think about how much number one of McDonald's on the Vegas Strip is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't say that I remember going to McDonald's.
So it
in
sounds-
Vegas.
I've been still. I remember walking past the window. It was 10, 12 years ago, and seeing a number one was like $18 back 10 or 12 years ago. It's one of those deals that the location and the desire of what people will pay.
So I will tell you, like, I bought a E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. It's back behind us in Vegas for $165, and that is a fair price to me. Like, I know it's not one of our 5 bottles we're talking about, but that was what I would pay for it in Houston. If I could find it in Houston, because it's a hard to find bottle, I would pay $165 all day for that. So there are bottles in Vegas that is a fair price for us in Texas, but it's because it's harder for us to
Was that
find.
in
It's also
Vegas,
because
or
you-
was that where was the town you went
Oh,
to next to Vegas?
That was literally 2 minutes from the
Near
airport.
Strip. Oh,
Like,
okay.
it was a hard time recording the video because the planes kept taking off and it was so loud. So I cannot. If you guys watch that video, I show a plane taking off. It was every 30 seconds. So that little section where I talk about, like, we're so close to the airport, there's probably 20 takes to get that video in.
Was the table shaking while you were trying to record a video? And
This was literally outside the liquor store, and I'm like, outside liquor store is right at the parking lot is next to the edge of the airport.
so
The planes take
like
over the liquor
It's like
store.
across the street is the fence to the edge
Yeah,
of the airport
It
property.
is, and it's so loud. That liquor store had great things. They have Blantons I've never knew existed. They have blue label Blantons. I didn't know there's a blue label Blantons. That's from Poland, by the way.
Overseas Blantons. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot
there's
of
a
overseas
black, there's a
Blantons.
red, green. They had all of them, but they wouldn't sell them to me.
It was made in Poland or meant to go to Poland.
Poland market.
Poland market.
Yeah.
There's
There's a Japanese market. There's
Cool,
a-
yeah, because I was taught that outside of Kentucky
Yeah.
it was.
I would love to get a Japanese market. I think Japanese do a lot of good bourbon, a lot of good whiskey. I would be interested in
Can you get
what their market is.
All right. The food smells so good. My kid has decided to join.
Security is here.
If you guys watch the videos,
I'm sorry,
you will recognize her from my 3-to-1 ribs, but I didn't get to taste because they just destroyed all of them.
Only had 8.
Can you take
Olive.
Olive?
Come
Lock the gate. All right. No more surprise guests. Well, I say that. I don't know. As much as the food smells good.
All three of us have a cleanup crew. That's part of his cleanup crew.
Yeah. I've lost my track. So, Weller, the most I've seen is $350. I wouldn't buy.
And it sounds like we're hating on Weller. I'm not going to lie. Weller is a solid, decent entry level
It
weeded
is.
bourbon. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just in present company,
Even when we
it's the
tested it,
small man in present company.
even against a bunch of other Wellers, you can tell that it's just not as good as the rest of the
Well, so yeah, the video's not live yet because we almost did this for like 3-4 hours where we did a Weller vertical tasting blind, and unanimously, the green label did not get good votes.
It got picked out pretty quickly.
I not knowing what it is, I rated it a 4 out of 10. So there's your little inside thing. When that video posts, you guys will
I
see.
was a little friendlier. I think I gave it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it was
7, 8, 9s up after that.
Yeah,
And
it was obvious to me. I'm so in a blind. I'm still
surprised.
don't like it.
I got the 107 and the foolproof wrong. I got those backwards, actually.
So the foolproof's 114,
It's not much. Yeah.
and this is 107
It's not much
on the proof.
proof point.
So unless you drink a lot of high proof, it's hard to distinguish those things.
Mhm.
It's very hard to distinguish when you do a blind of 6 different bottles next to each other,
Exactly.
and it's late in the blind. You know, I am curious what we would rate that blind if we started off with not green label first.
I'm curious to see what it smells like now that we know what it's going to smell like pouring it today.
Yeah.
We had no idea, trying to compare the different smells of.
I didn't even catch on that his wife poured us up and kept fairly close to the color scheme or whatever, and I didn't even.
Yeah. So you guys will see on these thinkers, there's a little sticker
those
on
are
there.
some badass stickers. You should.
Yeah.
Whoever makes those stickers,
Um,
we should advertise for them because this
It
is a
lasts
couple
for-
of dishwasher cycles and a nice dishwasher, and
that sticker is
it's
like
still
nope.
colored. It's
I'm
still,
here.
Yeah, and that denotes that it's my glass, and that one's in great shape too.
Yeah. Here's mine's red at the bottom.
Over you,
Blue.
a little different color of blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I've watched these quite a few times. The stickers are like, nope, we're staying.
Yeah.
But so we didn't know what they were. There was a color sticker on the glass, and we had a little thing about the tasting. So we had a green piece of paper
Cheat
with
sheet
tasting
with
notes,
questions. Yep.
and we answered things, and we rated these. I didn't know what it was. I was hoping, because I have been raging about Weller CYPB. I was like, please don't be CYPB. But it wasn't, luckily for me. Like in my
So
palate,
CYPB is the most expensive Weller, as for what I can tell.
especially
by far.
secondary. Yeah.
Yeah, on secondary. And for me, it was in the middle of the pack between 12-year and 107 and foolproof.
Yeah. So
But
I'm
definitely
going to give
underrated.
away a little bit of this Weller tasting. The Weller that won was actually it was like we tabulated the things. It was like Weller CYPB was 8.13 and Old Weller Antique was 8. Like it was that close between the two. So any given day, either one could win. Weller Green Label was 5.8. We had a blind mystery bottle in the between just to see if we have good palates, and that one was
It did really
surprising.
well.
Yeah, that was
It
actually
did really well.
completely just as a blind. How it got voted was number 2 in our tasting, and that was Maker's 46, which you can buy in Houston
Anyway,
for $45 all day long.
for $46.
Yeah. So here's the pro tip: if you like Weller, if you like,
Sure.
there you go. We got Fork and Flair. Just said everybody knows there was one sip. So Fork and Flair. We don't follow the rules very often. I don't know if you have watched the videos, but we're not rule followers.
It is a sip, depending on how big
Yeah.
the sip is.
I try, but it's hard, especially for 107.
So the best Weller there is for the price
One sip.
is Maker's
Oh, I thought
46.
you were-
All right, so we're
Yeah,
on
Maker's
to
46 was
it. Yeah, I was
surprising.
bad. I
Held
felt really bad.
Held its own. Yeah.
for the
But I also have a theory that we were drinking everything was a weeded bourbon. I think that Maker's 46 had just enough of a difference in flavor That's what we all caught on.
Stand
But
out.
that's
I
still
did
weird.
mark it as the mystery bottle.
Yeah. We were correct in picking mystery bottle on that.
Did all three of us get that? as a
I
mystery
think
bottle?
so. But it is also enough weeded where it fit in the category, and the flavor profile was close enough. That I was trying to find a mystery bottle that
Something
was
that didn't stand out.
yeah.
It was a good flavor. I mean,
Sure,
I've
man.
honestly picked it up twice
for the
in the
price?
last 3 weeks because of it.
Yeah, for the price, that's the best Weller. So there you go. Controversial opinion. The best Weller for the price there is a Maker's 46. You know. All right, Old Weller Antique 107. We got the Outlaw. It's
The
his
Jam.
favorite. It's his favorite bottle. He shares that with Bruzel. Bruzel likes
It's the
107 as
Yeah,
well.
it's-
It's got a good
It smells great. So, if you guys want to,
Old-fashioned ways just sub. Thank you.
thank you, Old Fashioned Ways. What have you guys paid for Old Weller Antique 107? Post it in the comments, and we'll take a look. I've had a few bottles of it now. A few, literally, like 3. It's not gonna. I made it sound like I had like 500. I think the most I've paid for it was, I want to say $140. I hope my wife's not watching the live. But this specific bottle, I paid $100 for.
Nice.
In Vegas, by the way.
Nice.
I bought it for
At
$100
that
bucks
same
in Vegas. A different store.
Okay.
I went to 50 stores.
Next time I have to take the wife to Vegas to watch some shows, I'll
Yeah,
need those.
Technically, this was in Boulder City, off
Hop,
the
skip,
strip,
and a
not
jump.
close to a casino.
Yeah.
That pro tip.
That helps.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Old fashioned ways. Yeah, I think
Go to
100
the-
to 125, and it's also old fashioned ways. You want to post your location in the chat for us? Because I know in Oregon, you can buy these just over MSRP all day long.
So
for
just
80
down the road
bucks.
in Friendswood, which is 15 minutes from here, and granted it's somewhat of a museum, there's a bottle of OWA that's $250.
There's
Just
one.
continues to
So
sit there.
I live in Pearland. So in Pearland, there is a store that I will not name because I don't want to shame anyone. Everybody does their business their own way. But they have the entire Weller lineup. OWA is there for $350. And you probably know which store I'm talking about because they got CYPB for $600.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
what
Old
you're
Fashioned Ways in
talking about.
Texas. Hook 'em, dude.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've looked at that CYPB a few times, but never.
So I've seen it a few times now. So my bottle CYPB that I looked for literally 3 years. That was a unicorn for me. I wanted that. I've heard great things. I've camped overnight to try and get a bottle and missed it. I randomly stopped at a gas station to go to the bathroom, and across the store was a liquor store in Giddings, Texas. Tiny town, tiny liquor store. And I was like, oh, I'll just stop it and see what they had. And this was sitting on the regular shelf, not behind the counter, not in the case. And it was $250. And it was the easiest decision that my wife hates me for in my life. I just picked it up. And it was sort of the start of his channel. Because I was like, I've been looking for this bottle for so long. If anyone had told me this isn't Giddings, I would have driven the 2.5 hours
It's not that far.
to go pick it up. Because, I mean, we all have, I say we all have. If you really get into bourbon, you have that bottle that you're like, I've heard about it, I want it. And you would pay a lot for it. Maybe not $600 for CYPB, but you would pay a lot to have it.
Like the Pappies and things that are like the
Yeah.
unicorns.
That being said, Johan has a wife and 3 kids. I have a wife and 3 kids, and Randy has a wife and
2 of them are in college.
3
Yeah.
kids. So
Once they go to college, the bourbon budget is
we're all
decimated.
relatively poor, but
Very. My kid goes to Boston University. For if you guys want to know how poor I am, look up what it costs to go to Boston University.
Mm.
You know what? Don't even look up tuition. Just look up what it costs for room and board by itself in Boston, and then realized I'm out of state for tuition. So yes, I am very poor.
And they don't have steaks; they have lobster.
Yes.
Really
So my oldest kid has reached out quite a few times, like, I miss steak, and I'm like,
I understand the
I
value of steak.
agree, which is why I live in Texas and not up in Boston. I like meat.
I like lobster, but you can't partake. So
I have a shellfish allergy, so I can do it once.
you could. I
It'll taste really good for
pretty
about
good.
90 seconds.
mean,
Ah,
for
it's about
aquatic-
5 minutes.
it-
It's a
aquatic bud,
horrible.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's about 5 minutes of just horrible. Yeah, I go into anaphylactic shock for.
You got
Which
an
means
EpiPen?
I-
You got an EpiPen?
I used to carry one. Now
I got you.
now I just don't eat lobster.
I
I
got
feel
you.
like that's easier than going through all that.
Got you.
So it's gonna kill you right now when this time of year.
Crawfish.
Yeah.
Crawfish, yeah. So I've never had crawfish.
So is it actually shellfish or is it iodine?
It's iodine.
Okay.
So which is in a
Which
lot of
sucks
things.
because
It's crawfish, it's shellfish, and anything that eats shellfish and anything that gets prepared around shellfish.
Yeah.
So if
So
I
you
go,
can't eat the corn cob out of the crawfish boil.
nope.
Mm-mm.
No, if I go to crawfish boil,
Sucks
I
that
am
there's
pure
iodine in the crawfish.
alcohol only.
So you're not iodine deficient? You don't get iodized salt?
So iodized salt and iodine is actually slightly different.
So you
And
can
it
have
does- yeah.
Okay. Good for you.
Yeah.
So
So
iodized
I-
salt then.
I talked about kids' brain beats. You guys should check them out to learn about this. I will see if I can convince them to do a video about the difference between iodine and iodized salt, because they're very educational for kids. And quite frankly, the videos are edited way better than anything on this channel will ever be. So yeah, if you love raw content,
This is the
it.
culpable party
Um,
for editing.
if you like good, almost TV quality stuff, kids' brain beats. They don't drink a lot of bourbon on that channel, so there it is.
So it's not the Teletubbies.
It's closer to Teletubbies. We're like Teletubbies behind the scenes. They're Teletubbies on screen.
Which Teletubby are you?
Yeah. You know, I've come up with nicknames
Which
for
was the
both of you.
controversial one?
Like I got, like, you're the Viking, you're the Outlaw. I don't have a nickname yet, so you guys post the comments to come up with a nickname for me. We'll run with it.
You better watch
I'm,
out.
I'm the guy without a beard.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better watch out. It's gonna be about your beard.
Yeah.
Here's your chance, Loco.
Yeah.
What's the nickname?
The drummer
you?
for ZZ Top.
Yeah, his last name was Beard. I've always loved that. That was
Is it Frank Beard? What?
Yeah.
Frank Beard, yeah.
Can we do that one again?
That one really is good. I mean, I'm savoring that one.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, we're in the last 15 minutes alive. It's time for the big boy. It's time for the Stagg Junior.
You don't want me to kill the top on that, right?
No, I've got. I mean, it's not enough for all of us, but I have
Sure
an
it
open
is.
Stagg.
I thought that was gonna be the bottle that goes home with everybody.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch real quick. I did say if we hit 750 subscribers, which we didn't
Thank
during this,
God.
we were
Thank
gonna.
God.
Alex said we will
That's a fun.
wrestle him in a string
That's a fight.
bikini outside, and he's gonna have.
I'll get a string bikini before I'll drink that cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah, he's gonna have Fireball and a string bikini. If we get to.
What's my daughter always ask you? If you'll help hold me down and put me in a princess dress or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
exactly tutu or something along those
A tutu?
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I think that'd be
That
pretty,
would
well,
for sure be the best rated video.
I think that should be probably on a different platform, maybe
Awesome.
OnlyFans.
Also, yeah, and also
No,
I think we're
I don't
about
know about all
5-7
that.
bourbons away from
Yeah.
being at that level.
Yeah.
Please subscribe
Let
so
me
that,
beat up on
so
that-
that
on that
Alex
107
doesn't
little-
have to start an OnlyFans. You know,
Nobody wants to see me naked. My wife doesn't want to see me naked.
I'm sorry to hear that for you. Yes, please.
I'll come back.
There's a whole new
I'll
bottle.
I'll come back to you. I'll come back to
Do
you.
you guys see what he poured? Like, you can't even see it.
I'm
Like,
being
that's-
judicious. Look, I
He's-
poured myself the same or less.
You can just finish it right
I'm like,
there.
there's a whole bottle over there. And he's like, no, I'm going to give you 3 milliliters.
Let's
For-
put
for-
these. Let's put
For
these
the Americans,
next,
that's a drop. It's
let's
nothing.
It's not even the 1 ounce.
yeah. Let's put these next to each other real quick.
Let's open up the bottle and have Stagg.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Twist my arm.
This one? Is
Yes,
that-
please. Well, I got to.
I can't stare at it without opening it.
So, talking about
Back to our eyes
Stagg.
being.
Yeah, let you figure out.
MSRP.
I already found it.
I will tell you, I've
I have
never
priorities.
seen Stagg at MSRP.
No,
Um,
you won't.
I
Unless you
do
got a
know
hookup.
Stagg is MSRP is $68, $72, somewhere around there.
Yes, please.
Um,
I'll open a credit card for that.
I say Stagg. This is not George T. Stagg. This is what used to be called Stagg Junior, but they rebranded. It's just Stagg now.
Do we? Sorry.
Huh?
Do we see if there's a different flavor
Is this the
profile
same
per
batch?
bottle?
Is this the same batch?
It is. It's the
Okay,
same
same
batch.
batch.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that are we mixing?
Mm. Yeah, we're not.
Sometimes you got to
committing-
stop and ask.
I mean, we are committing crimes frequently, but this is not a crime we're committing. So this is the last pour. I'm gonna go heavy.
Oh, God, this smells good. There really is. I'm glad we waited till last for this one. This one really is.
So
like-
Stagg is the high proof heavy one, and people pay a lot for this. I've never seen Stagg at MSRP. I've never paid MSRP for it because I've never
Or
seen
even
it.
close.
That being said, I have bought it at Total Wine at their MSRP.
20 or 30% over.
It was $110. Was the bottle we just the first bottle we
Not
killed?
a problem.
That the bottle that's there, I paid $130 for, and I will do that probably all day long. I recently passed on a bottle of Stagg for $130. So
I'd have bought
disclaimer,
it.
because I had a bottle open and I had a backup, so I didn't buy it.
I have a bottle that has a couple of inches in it.
Nobody could see your hands
Oh.
behind it.
An inch and a half, 2 inches, somewhere in there. It's
Sir, this is an inch for all the guys. This is an inch. That's an inch and a half. That's 2.
okay.
Look, on behalf of all guys,
Okay.
this is 8 inches for you guys.
Yeah.
Run with it.
So
What was that? I just saw a funny video on YouTube. It was a lady trying to tell her husband that he had such a big scratch on his back, and he's like, "No, it's little." She's like, "No, it's so big. It's so big, or whatever." And he's like, "Yeah, it's so big."
yeah, exactly. That's 6 inches. So what would you guys pay for Stagg? Have you ever
I'm not
have you
gonna
ever
lie.
bought Stagg? What did
That's
you pay
gonna
for
be-
it?
That's gonna beat old Weller today. That proof helps.
Oh, it is.
Tastes good, but
So,
I was
Um,
gonna eat more barbecue, but I'm not.
So here's
That's-
kind of a surprise. Stagg is high proof,
Mhm.
but it doesn't drink it.
No.
It's smooth, it's
If
sweet.
you ask me, I would
It's
say
caramel
96,
immediately.
maybe 100.
But it leaves an aftertaste. It's just a nice, smooth.
It's way more
aftertaste.
viscous. A
Yeah,
lot more syrupy.
yeah. So I paid
Yeah, it's
That's
just
a
really
$130
advertise that
for
for
Stagg.
That's a
us to-
Kentucky hug right
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Yeah, both sides. No,
both
nobody,
sides show Stagg.
Right.
You can
Yeah.
turn around.
Nobody tops Sazerac's marketing, right? Like Buffalo Trace marketing is top notch.
It really is. I mean,
I think that's the gateway bourbon for most people.
A
Is
lot
they
of it
get
is,
Bu-
yeah.
Buffalo Trace
They have a
because
lot
it's
of
so
solid bourbons.
it's light, it's smooth, it's caramel, it's vanilla, it's
Sweet,
approachable
it's-
flavors.
yes. And it's also the marketing. Like you said, the marketing. I mean, look at
Top
what they do to
notch
Blanton.
marketing.
Look
Top
at what
notch.
they do with Blantons. You take Blanton spelled out, send it to them. They send you back the nicest plaque you could ever get.
But most people don't even know that, which is crazy to me.
But they know what John Wick drinks.
So Blanton's, because of the unique bottle, has been featured in many movies. So I don't know if any of you guys watch Landman on
Oh yeah.
Netflix. They just, I hate them for this. They just featured a Pappy 23 on the channel,
Nice.
but she poured out in the grass.
Yes,
no,
around his
she
grave.
didn't.
Over is great.
Yeah,
Yes.
poured out
It
Buffalo
was his
Trace.
favorite thing to drink. He was a big oil tycoon, and it was his favorite thing to drink was
I don't
Pappy
care what you
23.
say. They poured
Yeah.
out Buffalo Trace.
I don't actually watch Sandman, but I heard about this through social media, but I don't even really have, and it still reached me, and I was like,
That hurts.
I was hurt. I
That was a
like,
Texas
no.
scene. I mean, there's nothing
What are
more
you talking about? What
Texas than
hurts? Johan goes to a lot of EO functions where
So
there's
EO
open
is
bar.
Entrepreneurs Organization. Shout out to them. If
Yep.
you're an entrepreneur and you own your own business, you should take a look at them. Join them. It's the best thing you can do for your business.
And sometimes they have hors d'oeuvres and bourbons and open bars.
I
and whatnot.
have taken advantage.
And Johan has sent me. What was it you mixed with Coke?
I don't want to admit this on channel.
What did you mix with Coke?
I did this because I hate the rules. I have mixed.
Was it
I'm,
Happy?
I'm
gonna
ready
call
for
you
all
out.
the hate
I'm going to call
comments.
you out.
I will admit it. I will admit it. All the
Was it-
hate comments
I
are
think
about to come.
Yeah, and you
I
deserve it a little.
I got them to give me Pappy 15.
And Coke.
Old Urban Winkle 15.
And Coke.
Mixed with Coke.
Oh,
And I probably got 4 or 5 of them.
why wouldn't you?
And I did it because, you know what? It's controversial. Pappy's not that good.
Yeah,
It's not.
but you can't really taste it when it's mixed with soda pop.
No, I've had it neat.
You wouldn't know,
I've
right?
tried it.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I think there are, especially for secondary,
Good.
there are significantly better whiskeys
Stagg for the win.
than Pappy.
So I wait to the last.
Mhm.
Do what?
There's significantly better whiskeys for secondary.
There is.
So it's funny,
It's
I've got-
back to Sazerac's
Oh, you-
marketing.
So I and one of his EO events, we got to, we didn't hit the minimum that they had prepaid for. So we went to a bar and
So
we
they
got
turned Johan
to
on to
finish a bottle of, this was Pappy 12, which actually, I said that, it's all this, I'm calling Pappy, it's
Van Winkle.
Van Winkle,
Whatever.
Old Rip 12. And we got to drink a bottle of that. And that was honestly really good. Because of what I paid, which is nothing. But I don't think it's worth secondary. I really don't think Pappy is worth secondary.
I've
I think
seen people
I
pay
think Pappy is
ridiculous
worth-
prices for.
Rip 12 is worth $150, $200. That's what I pay. 15, $300. I think 15. I think Russell's Reserve 15 beats it completely.
Really?
I would pay more
No,
for
no
Russell's
questions
15.
asked.
No questions asked. So there's my controversial
Sure,
opinion.
hot take.
I've not had 23, but what I hear is 23 is very oaky, and that's not
It's
not
gotta
my
be.
flavor
I think
that I like.
15, 16, 18, somewhere in there, depending on who you're talking about, is the for me
for
is the limit.
my palate, 12 to 15-year-olds
It was beautiful.
whiskeys. Just clarify, we don't want to be in the Epstein list.
Yeah.
12 to 15-year-old whiskeys is where I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many
Because-
great expressions from 12 to 12,
Yeah.
15, even 18.
Because that's where to me, that's where the caramel, the vanilla really starts shining. It's
So-
not as harsh as
so for
younger
me-
whiskies.
A lot of it is the mouthfeel also. The older whiskeys, the more mature the whiskey, the more Angel Share has escaped from them, the more they get viscous and very, very coating. They have a lot more lingering and complex flavors versus
Yeah.
younger 2 and 3 and 4-year bourbons are very.
I was
one-
lucky
one
enough
note.
recently to have Eagle Rare 17 at a bar.
Rub it in.
And it was really good, but for a daily drinker, I would pick Eagle Rare 12 over it.
So I know. Okay, so I know what happens from 10 to 12. From 12 to 17 is not the same.
It became more oaky.
Mm.
Like there was still a lot of caramel and everything, but there was oaky.
From 10
It
to
was,
12
it
is
was a
magic.
hit in the beginning, like a not harsh, but like oak hit in the beginning, and then a lingering oak at the end.
Depending on
But
how
in
the oak
between,
is.
it was caramel, vanilla, like what I love
Yeah.
about Eagle Rare.
I mean,
And-
again, the oak flavor is kind of a big part of everything we do. We cook and everything we do is oak flavor.
I don't mind
Yeah.
the oak flavor, depending on the oak flavor, like a lot of
Mhm.
wild turkey has a very kind of a sweet and sour oaky flavor to it or whatever. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
And props to Wild Turkey too,
Yeah.
because that really was the other bourbon when we were growing up.
That's some good juice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's some good juice.
To get back at the end of his life, so Stagg, what is the most you guys have ever seen Stagg Junior for?
Like
Yeah, ridiculous.
$500 or $600 or something like that. Yeah.
I think I've seen it for $600.
In that range.
And that goes to what anybody's willing to pay.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a lot of money walking out of a casino in Vegas tonight,
Yeah,
I
and
wanted to
I
drink
mean,
something
in Vegas,
good, it wouldn't be a
especially,
problem. Yeah.
a lot of the pricing in Vegas is like they're priced towards
It's
the guys
based
that
on-
won big in Vegas,
Yeah, yeah.
and they try to.
And I mean, what they're feeding you in a casino is relatively bottom shelf compared to.
Oh, absolutely.
But you walk out of a casino after winning big. I mean, buying $1,000 bottle of bourbon that probably would go for around 200.
What is the
Realistically.
buffet in Vegas? That's where
Oh,
you get
at
the
Caesars,
bacchanal or
the
whatever.
Bacchanal
Yeah,
buffet.
that's what you need to do is the bacchanal if you're there.
So I
heard those
did
people.
hunt a little bit of the strip, but for the most part, the strip is so overpriced. They have everything,
For the
It's
same
ridiculous.
anything you want, they have it. But to me, it's so
For 5
overpriced.
prices. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm pretty curious about doing a liquor store tour of Vegas with you.
So
Because I bet it's the best tour of Vegas you can get.
one of our subscribers said if we ever go back, they will give us a private and take us to the
Or they're in
local
the area.
honey spots where
Nice.
we could go find great deals. Because I saw E.H. Taylor seasoned wood, which I didn't know
that?
existed.
Yeah. What is that?
I keep finding E.H. Taylor is my house whiskey.
That's his
And for
daily
people who don't
driver.
know anything, I will give them E.H. Taylor. They can mix it. They won't hurt my feelings. Small batch. of
They would
course.
hurt mine a little.
Well, small batch. I'm like, it's okay.
A little.
So we could get small batch in Houston.
Not in
or
Houston. Not in Houston.
In Pearland.
Lies.
Shout out to Pete at Liquor Zone.
Thank you, Pete.
We can get each other small batch for literally
$44 and something plus tax.
Yeah.
And
So
equal rare for 40.
that's gone. It's sold out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
He posted on his Instagram.
It's going
So pro tip, follow your local liquor store's Instagram.
For real.
They will tell you guys when they get good stuff. They will post it. You can go get it. But
Monday, are we going to?
we're going to go to CP's Liquor on Monday. They in Pearland. They're doing a big allocation drop. We saw videos of their last allocation drop. They had Old Water
Very
Antique. They
fair
had
prices.
Eagle Rare 17. You say it was
What
fair.
was the 107? It's like 100 and something.
Yeah, it was. I would buy it from them.
$120
They had-
or something or whatever it was. It was very
I think
fair.
he had one of these short. I think he had CYPB for $199. So don't buy everything before I get there,
I'm
please.
glad my wife is not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yours is.
Yes. She's probably on this live, so I probably won't be able to be there Monday. But they have great stuff. They have Eagle Rare 17. Well, I don't know if they're gonna have it in this live, but this live. This drop.
Yeah.
Their previous drop, they had multiple, like 6-7 bottles of it, like a lot.
That's ridiculous.
For what, $600?
Yeah.
And I will tell you,
That's
if you can find
somewhat
Euro
accessible.
17
Yeah.
for that price, you should pick it up. It's good enough. It's worth it. Buy it.
Mhm. If any, whoever's on the chat, who do you drink with? Who do you share with? If you buy bougie bottles, who do you pour with? You know, that's one of the things for me is a bottle is not just something to drink on. It's an experience. It's, you know, somebody appreciates it or whatever. Then it's, you know.
Oh yeah, my Stagg is not for me by myself. That's a
Mm-mm.
share with
Yeah,
friends.
Yeah, that's an occasion.
That
Type.
would be Outlaw and the Viking right here.
That'd be a something's happening type drink.
That being said, Blantons, I'll probably drink by myself.
Yeah.
You know, rare. We drink
Let-
by ourselves every night.
Blanton's is super
Well-
hyped, and there's nothing wrong with it or whatever, but it's super hyped. It's,
It is. I think. So what do you guys think?
So
what is
Blantons
the
and
most
Buffalo Trace.
overhyped bottle we have here?
oh, Blanton's for sure.
You think Blantons?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
What
Unless
about
you're
you?
talking to Bruzel, and then it's
No,
107.
I mean, I go to the Eagle Rare, the 107, especially when the price point is right. But the Eagle Rare, it's just one of those deals that we have it in the liquor cabinet all the time. Something we grab at.
Yeah, but what's
But
the
the
most
most hype.
overhyped?
You
Oh,
look,
overhyped?
you look at Blanton's comes in a bag and a.
Oh, it's the whole.
No.
It's the
Oh,
crowd.
I think
Keanu
Stagg.
Reeves drinks it. It's you think
You know,
Stagg?
I think
honestly,
Stagg is the most overhyped. Like it's good.
It's very good.
But
It's-
like
we
the,
throw-
the
we
amount
throw-
of people
I would
hunting
drink
it,
Stagg a lot before I would drink Blanton's.
For the same
at least
40
that iteration of Blanton's. Would you rather have another pour of Stagg or Blanton's?
I would choose the Stagg all day long. And honestly, of
Because it's
future
hard to
videos
find.
I think of,
No.
the
Dumb.
same $45 who would choose the E.H. Taylor small batch and the Eagle Rare 10-year.
That's a 50-50 right there.
I would
Honestly.
pick Eagle over small batch.
See, I
But barely.
do the small batch over.
Would you? I would
Yeah.
go Eagle, but
But
barely.
that's one of those crazy. Put it to the viewers on that one because that
Yeah.
really is the
I would
best.
not be mad at all at E.H. Taylor. don't
You
get me
guys
wrong.
let us know. What do you think? Eagle Rare versus E.H. Taylor small
Eagle Rare-
batch.
Eagle Rare
Which
10.
is the better?
10,
Whiskey.
not 12.
Not 12. Eagle Rare 10.
Well, yeah.
10's not even.
If you guys say
or 12's not
if
even
you
a
pick
question.
E.H. Taylor small batch over Eagle Rare 12,
I can make
go
a
ahead
trade
and
with you.
unfollow his channel because you have horrible opinions.
It's this. We're back to the good marketing. The E.H.
Mhm.
Taylor is what I find to be a really good taste.
Oh yeah, they got the
in a-
cater tube, but like it's a
Yeah,
good thing.
it's the tube. It's beautiful. The
Yeah,
presentation,
but
is top
also
notch.
the flavor out of the box I find to be pretty.
No, it's
Nothing wrong with
good,
it. Nothing wrong with it.
but it doesn't beat 12.
Mm-mm.
No, not 12 but 10.
No,
I don't think it beats 10.
No, 12 and Stagg are on par for me, honestly.
It beats
That's
Double
Stagg.
Trace all day.
Oh yeah.
But
That Stagg is delicious.
I'm
Yeah,
look-
for
I'm
me,
looking at
12,
my
12
bar.
murders Blanton, 12 murders 10, 107 and 12. 12.
so
Stagg and 12. But
I would like to do a
Really?
12-year-old whiskey tasting
across
for
the
us.
board.
Across the board. I'm just looking at it. I've got Eagle Rare 12. I've got Knob Creek 12. Actually, that's it. I got
No,
Russell's
you-
13.
You got a
Weller
Weller 12. Well, Rainey has a Weller 12.
That's
Oh,
part
yeah.
of your cabinet, though. I mean, we're drinking over here all the
We
time.
got
So
so we got 3 of them, and I think Russell's 13 close enough where we can
yeah,
compare
It's
that.
a mature 12.
but that's that whole 12 to 15 we were talking about.
Yeah,
last week.
that's
So
the range
maybe
that's-
we'll post that on his channel. Maybe that'll be the next live.
That's a
We'll
sweet
read.
spot.
What's that Stagg? Stagg is the same.
Stagg varies,
Stagg
doesn't
Junior doesn't post an age statement.
it? Yeah, I think it varies.
I mean, that really is the.
Some people,
It's the highest proof one,
I'm sure some people know.
and it's yeah. If you guys can post in the comments, let us know
Stagg's
what is Stagg
estimated
Junior.
age
What is
statement.
what is it? We don't know. It doesn't say on the bottle. So this it
know for a
doesn't taste like new juice,
No,
but
It's got a lot
it's
of
high
profile.
proof and very viscous. It's
I
very,
will tell you, I like Bardstown for the
have you opened that Bardstown you just picked
I
up?
have not. It's over there completely.
I'm just curious.
Have you
Virgin
been to
bottle.
the specs in West University for Bardstown?
I have not, but
They have a
You
huge,
have all of them.
yeah, on the shelf too. There's 2
So-
locked up in the cage.
so me and Alex the Outlaw just found a liquor store right behind Specs in Pearland.
I can't believe I didn't know they were there.
None of it. Yeah, we didn't know.
Google.
And they had all of everything. It was ridiculous what they had. They had crazy allocations, good picks, and ridiculously fair pricing.
Old Fits. 19.
But that all fits 19.
Really?
Yeah.
More than I wanted to spend, but it wasn't a horrible price.
No, I didn't have. I'm out of money.
Yeah.
So please send me money. I beg you guys.
Lumber costs $1 million right now. I'm building a fence. I'm fencing in.
Yeah, but
It
you
sounds
already
shitty.
bought the lumber.
It sounds shitty to say. I'm fencing in 1 acre for a backyard.
Yeah,
And
he has 5 acres.
fencing is expensive. So I have spent my money on wood instead of alcohol aged.
You know,
in
I
wood.
have wood every morning. I know what to tell you.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So far,
Why spending money on it?
you'd be surprised how much a little bit of 4x4s, 2x4s, 4x6s.
It's like we're not
Okay.
judging. We're not here to judge size. Okay.
Don't worry, y'all will see content in the 1 acre backyard. In
Yeah.
the near
so
future.
we're about to launch the second channel that's mostly focused on barbecue, and you will see Alex, aka Barbecue Outlaw, because this man makes better barbecue than I can even fucking approach. And then we're gonna get Randy up there as well. We'll get the Viking.
Was it you made with cherries and all that? Was pork belly or whatever, or pork ribs? It was pretty damn good.
Why are you making me admit that my wife made better?
Oh, was your wife made that?
This is what he's doing to me.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, if
I'm
it's
sorry.
not for
Those were
these
good.
are friends.
Those were good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say those were good.
All right, so guys, we're coming to the end of the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys want to see more things like this. We will keep posting.
Great way to spend the Saturday too. It was awesome.
So like and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you guys some more. We will do more lives in the future. See you guys.